Welcome back everybody, as we will already have a remake because one player decided to not jump into the player slot or something, so yeah, fast remake. But if you're wondering what this is the joinDOTA League Season number 3 American Division 2 between MV and 2K, game number 2 in this 2-game series. Game number 1 was taken rather convincingly by MV as well, just good draft into good laning into good execution. But my name is Coach and joining me is HeflaTV.
Yeah, but I think we're not gonna get into this game so soon. One DC, then another one failed. Now we gotta wait till the time ticks down, and we have to restart. Another one is disconnecting.
Yeah, they're gonna rejoin the lobby, although I don't know why they're actually disconnecting, because just wait out the timer is easier. Well, he actually reconnected in the end as well.
Yeah, I don't know, but either way, like we have to restart this game, and let's see. But in the meantime, we can talk with the viewers. So, guys, if you have any questions or whatever, then yeah, go ahead, ask me, ask Coucher, but don't ask for topless stream. No topless stream today, Coucher. Your exhibitionistic tendencies are not allowed today.
With tendencies, I've only done it once. And
That was once enough.
because we had like 30 minutes pause or something. I was like, screw this, YOLO.
So 30 minutes is enough for you to actually get undressed.
No, I'm always topless. I mean, it's summer, it gets hot in a small room with the PC.
Yeah, that's actually cool. But the funny part is actually like I'm just sitting in boxes here as well. But I still have a t-shirt on. Like I have to say that because when I stream on the HeflaTV stream, like with the webcam and everything, I don't want to have the people all the time like seeing me half naked. But still, when I get up to grab a drink, people are like, "Oh my God, Hefla's just in boxers!" Like, ooh.
That's perfectly normal. It's like when you go to the beach or something, people walk around almost the same way. It's
Yeah.
like, why do people differentiate like bikinis and just normal underwear for women or something, like normal bras and whatnot? What's the difference?
No, but seriously, I think like if I show myself a bit more naked on stream, we might actually get that YouPorn sponsorship for HeflaTV. As I said, I wouldn't mind. I don't care.
Man, I
Like,
just wrote you the slogan for us as well,
yeah, you did.
and I can totally imagine like whichever team gets sponsored, it's like, well, now I can easily relieve my pressure before big games, and like whatnot. Uh, but
I
I
don't
still
know.
think it's not half as bad a thing as people make it out to be.
But it looks like we're good to go. They are set up. They say ready. Starting in 5, the admin is going for it. So yeah, it looks like we're going for it. Let's see. Loading screen, and let's hop into it. Hopefully this time the loading and everything works out, so we don't have to talk about you porn anymore. But still, like I mean, so many people use porn sites, and who says like he never used porn or did watch porn or whatever in his life, then they're just liars. Like as long as you're a guy and you're full of testosterone, you definitely did. But so I wouldn't have any problem with that sponsorship. But yeah, look, we are in the draft. So game number 1 went actually to MB, the Mafia guys, and very convincingly so. They had, yep, they had an awesome game, I have to say. And 2K Gaming, I don't know, their turtle strategy, it didn't really work out, but this what I don't even think it was planned to be like some sort of turtle strategy. This was just, I don't know, they were pushed in that situation where they suddenly found themselves locked down, locked in their base, like with 2/3 of the map belonging to Mafia. They didn't even, I don't know, Mafia, I don't think they killed a single creep in their own jungle because like from the early laning stage, they were just pushing forward, pushing hard, and they absolutely managed it. So let's see, 2K has to come up with a decent draft. The first one, I mean, I get the intention. I saw what was the plan behind it, but the execution was just not there. Like the timing with Chrono, with the Death Prophet, it was never right. Plus the Death Prophet just playing a bit too YOLO to make this execution really work out. And I don't know. Let's see. Second draft and see what we got.
Yeah, and the draft's a little bit different already. Death Prophet for one banned out by 2K, but the Weaver first ban. I mean, what is that all about?
I don't know. Beaver ban. Interesting. I can say the least interesting. Maybe they just don't want to have a Weaver. Maybe they just don't like bugs. They're allergic to cockroaches and stuff like that. Who knows? I don't know. How you professionally call it? Entomophobia, like fear of insects and stuff. Maybe that's the case for their drafter.
That would be a sick thing to be honest if somebody actually drafted like, okay, there's only one spider here, the brood mother, so arachnophobes. I mean,
Yeah,
they don't have to go out of their way in the draft, but if it was like a theme, it would be pretty damn funny. But the draft is already completely different, at least for one team. Mafia, they still have the Invoker and the Mirana for them, but Doombringer and the Batrider, really solid initiation as well as just shutting one hero down completely in the fight.
Yep, absolutely. So, yep, Doom, you already said something about it. So we have a Doom plus another nice initiation. So actually Batrider plus something to follow up Doom. That means in the best case scenario for 2K, they take out two heroes. One who's getting focused down in the lasso, the second one who is there with a Doom. And heroes like Mirana, for example, very allergic to Dooms just for the fact that Mirana just survives because of the Moonlight Shadow or the Leap. Like both of them are very like defensive or can be used in a defensive manner, and therefore, yeah, like if properly executed, 2K has like a nice way to shut them down. The Invoker for Mafia, to be honest, like how can I describe this Invoker? Like the Invoker, it started so nice. He prevailed himself that in the or against the tri lane, had so many nice plays, nice farm and everything. What I didn't agree with that he didn't join the game. Like up till like what 20 minutes, 25 minutes, he had one assist, and then he joined the game. And the first action he did, the first solo action he did was, I don't know, committing to a tree kill, pretty much under that tier 3 tower almost, where 4 people were just hitting him, and then eventually just got the kill. That was his first and pretty much last action. Then he joined the team fights, and of course the tornado, EMP, and all that stuff. It just made it even worse for 2K. But up till then, I don't know. Like I think the Invoker could have played a better role. When it comes to like showing some presence. But we are talking too much because there's so much drafting already going. We already talked about the Mirana. Now the Razor is coming out here for Mafia. I don't know, that might be actually a mid-Razor now that we've seen the Invoker already once in the safe lane as a solo safe lane. But on the other side, I definitely like it. We have Shadow Shaman now and the Abaddon. The Abaddon, I like the Abaddon. I mean, it's so awesome because you can remove so much stuff. Like Cold Snap of the Invoker, Aphotic Shield, bam, it's gone. Arrow stunned on any target, Aphotic Shield, bam, it's gone. It's such a nuisance to play Abaddon. Everybody who played against the Abaddon, or everyone who saw a match recently, because Abaddon is actually gaining popularity, you can see how awesome Abaddon actually is. And I definitely like it because it's also one of those supports who can say like, YOLO, I just jump in, trigger my ultimate, bait the enemy in some awkward position for whatever else you need in positioning, for example, for Chronos. But let's see. Talking about Chronos, in the second ban stage, they picked Viper, the Wraith King, AA, and Skywrath Mage. The Void would be still an option.
Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be a bad option either at the moment. Giving them an offlaner or solo safe laner, depending on whether they want to go aggressive tri lane. Mirana, Razor +1 definitely could go for it. Like last time around, it was Viper, Mirana +1, the Skywrath, I think it was at the time. So they can still just play it multiple ways around, I think. Go for a rather similar laning situation as they did in game number 1. But do we know actually how it interacts? If Razor goes for a static link, a Aphotic Shield of course doesn't remove the link itself, but if the link has already ended and you Aphotic Shield the target, does
No,
it
the
get
damage stolen
back?
does not remove.
Okay.
No, because I'm not sure actually if it removes the removed damage on that target, but I'm 100% certain that Razor actually, like, he keeps the gain damage.
Yeah, I thought that the Razor is going to keep it, but I just wanted to know whether the guy gets the damage back to
We
himself.
actually have to look at this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at this. This is an interesting question. This is why I love Dota. Like, I don't know how many thousand games we already casted. I don't know how many thousand years we played that game already. And there's always something to learn. New synergies, new heroes. It's just amazing. Like, this is, for example, a question I could not answer. Like, yep, I definitely gonna have a look on this. Like, does that... I don't think so, to be honest. I think that is permanent. Because
Yeah, it would be too weird. It's like...
Yeah. So if I had to bet on it, I would say Aphotic Shield does not remove the damage loss on the target by static link. But I mean, I'm sure the Racer is gonna keep it. But yeah, 80% for Aphotic Shield does not remove the damage debuff you got. But let's see, we're gonna see it in this game, and then we learned something more today. So see, after all, Peru versus Peru, it was worth casting because we learned something.
Yeah, no, we see an Alchemist picked up. It is another source of minus armor, so Razor can actually do even more damage with the Eye of the Storm when people are standing in the acid spray. It is going to be... Actually, it might be even a mid lane Alchemist if they would really wanted to.
Who's in the mid lane for 2K anyway? That's the biggest question. At the moment, we have Doom and Batrider as candidates. Or the fifth one. The fifth pick could be now our mid lane. So we have a farming Doom and our offlane Batrider, which is the more traditional... Yeah, the more traditional strategy in that case. But I don't know, I'm not 100% sure if they actually go for a mid laner now. Like, they banned out the Puck, and on the other side they banned out the Tinker, so both of them were, yeah, I don't know, still thinking that there might be actually a mid pick still coming for either team. And oh, it's a OD. Okay, that's interesting.
Well, Razor, if they match up Razor against OD, Razor still does reasonably well there, I think. And all in all, I'm not too sure how much of an impact this OD will have. His ultimate, of course, can just completely wreck if you get up to a good start. A lot of ODs like to go for the Hand of Midas as well to actually guarantee those levels and the farm. For 2K, for this lineup to work, they need this OD to do well.
Yeah, this OD needs to get fed. He needs to be really on top of his game here, because otherwise I just don't see this happening. Because I don't know, we have some push potential here coming out by the Shadow Shaman. We have a nice support with the Abaddon, initiation with the Batrider, and the Doom, who can transition sooner or later in some nice right click. But till then, the OD has to be a huge damage source, plus the Doom has to also come up with damage, because one core is not enough, especially when the OD is being stunned. I mean, so far we have a lot of stuns on the MV side. I mean, look at it. We have Invoker, Medical Snap, we have potential Arrow coming, we have a Pounce just being on him, we have Unstable Concoction. So much. But now we have a DC here on the Razor, and we're gonna take that time to just introduce the teams. I think we forgot that even in the first game, but either way, we come here, they micro him at the moment. Oh, is this my display bugged? He is disconnected, right?
Yeah, it shows it to me as well, although actually it doesn't show on the left side that he has disconnected, so maybe it is a bug after all, or...
No, but it shows in the tab, for example, that he's disconnected. So maybe they just put him in position there, like, oh, he's just reconnecting, we're not gonna... I don't know.
It shows him as abandoned even.
Okay. I don't know. Like, let's see.
Hoping
Either
for a
way,
bug.
chat too long here on the Slark in the offline, followed by Charlie Cracks on the Alchemist, and I'm sub as support Mirana. that's a nice name. Sorrow Autowin is on the Razor, the guy where we are, I don't know, can't really figure out if he's disconnected or not, or if it's just a bug by Volvo. And of course, in the safe lane, we got the Invoker, Rhino Chuan, the guy who had an amazing Invoker already last game. I mean, at least amazing till the part of like joining the game came. Like, his laning was good, but I don't know. What is the bug? They say bug.
Well, now he actually disconnected. Now it says he disconnected from the game as well, actually.
Yeah, so I guess it's just a display bug, or I don't know, something.
Yeah, but just going over the lineup of 2K Gaming fast then. Batrider will be played by Muñeco de Trapo, playing on the Batrider in the offlane, of course. With Krieger playing the support Shadow Shaman, leaving 994 God to play the Doombringer. I think he was on the Death Prophet in the last game. The stand-in C Hobelon on the Abaddon, and the last one will be MSN Forever on the OD.
Yeah, to be honest, I like the... how did you pronounce the Shadow Shaman? I'm curious.
Shadow Shaman... Krieger.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. It's close enough. Because it's I mean...
Krieger. It's Krieger. Yeah.
No, Krieger. Like Krieger. It's a German word.
Yeah, I know, but...
It means warrior.
Yeah, I know. Man.
But either way, I was just curious how you pronounce it, because I didn't listen at that point. But
I'm saying it as Krieger for, I guess, the English viewers, but I know it's kind of like Krieger. I guess I pronounced it a little bit wrong, but Krieger.
You know what's the funny part is? That your family name is not even too far away from it. Huh? It's close enough.
Yeah. Krüger.
And that the funny part is that it actually derives from that, like...
Krüger ist klüger. Hell yeah.
Oh well, German lessons with HeflaTV.
A
Everything's
friend of
fine.
mine actually made me a shirt like that for my birthday with the Star
What's
Wars
your name
font.
on it?
Kluga ist Kluga.
Oh well, but I definitely like the MV names though. Like they are much better. Some English included and some funny names. Like the other ones are just I don't know, too Peruvian. They're like very specific.
I would want
don't
to
even
know
what they.
whether the invoker is pronounced like Rhinochuan, like rhinoceros, or just Rhinochuan, if it's actually meant to be like Chuan after Chuan, which actually means boat in Chinese. So,
I don't know.
language
Maybe it's
lessons all around here, man.
R Hino Chuan, or maybe it's
Rhinochuan. Rhinochuan.
or maybe it's Rai Nochu N. Okay, never mind. Let's stop with this.
That's
We
what
call him
happens when
Rhino
you have
Chuan.
pauses, man.
Because Chuan is fat, and therefore he can be a rhino.
Oh man, that's not a nice thing to say.
Oh, come on, it's just a fact. Chuan is massive. He's a huge guy. He's about 2 meters tall, and he's, I don't know, 200 kilos or so. He's crazy. Bug, rebug. Oh god, like, this is gonna be one of the most games ever. Razor, bug.
Rebug.
Rebug.
What does rebug even mean?
He can't win gold.
Oh.
Is this the gold pack? Oh no, now tell me, we actually have to go again in an all pig and remake this again. That means, guys, we have to talk even more bullshit to keep you entertained.
Oh.
So let's just, yeah, I guess the admin is right. We can't fix that by reloading just the player, so we have to. I try. Why is he trying?
I don't
Okay,
know.
anyway.
Oh.
I guess
Rhinochuan
he's
wants
just.
to eat all the gold to himself.
Yeah, maybe that's the new strategy, you know? You have that gold buck and you're like, you know, the rest of the players that just get increased gold and you keep that buck on a support. The only problem is really that like you instantly lose all the gold that you gain. Like if you kill something, then the gold just remains in your pocket for just a couple seconds and then it gets like equally distributed amongst all the players. It's just like really someone just abandoned the game. That's how it is.
Man, to be honest,
Yeah.
they won the game number 1. They could have just given the handicap to 2K. Be nice about it.
Handicap playing like, hey, you won the first game. Now let's just play 5 and 4.
But they do get extra gold income. But yeah, we're just gonna go into the remake, so like you said, more bullshit by us.
Just Gimpy Joe in the chat just said like 2 Peru for you. I love this.
Yeah, we're gonna go for the disconnect then.
We are. So
Yeah, new
I
lobby
can
is
leave
up
that
as well.
game.
New lobby is up.
Okay. Then let's go for this.
To be honest, it's not too bad that this is taking longer because well, doesn't matter how long this game lasts. We will actually get straight into the next 2 game series now, so we won't have like 1 hour wait time in between.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, we have a. When is our another game? When is the second game coming?
It's 1 hour and 20 minutes.
1 hour and 20 minutes. When what now? What if they play longer than an hour? Then we're screwed.
Well, then we join from Dota TV afterwards.
True, the ticket is up. Yeah. No, but no, we're gonna make it. I'm pretty sure this is not gonna be a very long game. But yeah, guys, for all those who wonder, RTK versus what's the entire name of the second team? NLBA. It is a US team versus also a Peruvian team, but RTK Gaming is actually quite a decent Peruvian team. And Next Level Badasses, like
Wow.
a US team, I never heard them before. So
Judging from their name, they have to win. But usually when you go for a name like that, you just kind of get wrecked like Dream Destroyers was in the Gigabyte qualifiers.
yeah.
Although, their name, they could have destroyed their own dreams as well. I mean, they didn't indicate which team's dreams they are destroying.
Yep, definitely. Either way, we are here in the new lobby, and there's one player missing now for MW. Please, come, join, have fun with us.
Wink, wink. Okay, so we're gonna have to go into another lobby because the admin's game crashed and the host.
Oh no! Like, what did I do? Like, I don't know. Like, I eat. Never mind. Just wanted to say I ate my soup, but I think this is a German saying. You know, when children don't eat their soup, like, then bad things are happening.
Oh yeah.
I know it's ridiculous, but it's a saying. So, either way, another lobby it is. Like, this is awesome at its best.
Man, I'm almost positive that a lot of people won't even get in because the password got changed a bit.
Seriously?
You didn't
Give
read
me the
it?
new-
There's a
No.
2 in the end. The same password but 2 at the end.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. You already
I'm
took
not
the bait.
reading. I'm reading chat. I'm trying to communicate with our viewers here. Look, there's like this guy, Ellis here. He says, "Thanks, sir. God bless." So he's not just very kind. He also blessed me. I mean, I'm an atheist, so it doesn't really give me anything. But sure, I always like to be blessed.
Yeah, man. Blessings can always be nice.
Yeah, like I take all the blessings. doesn't matter
Blessings
which
don't
religion.
even particularly have to be tied to religion or anything, because if a person, he can he instills some of his aura upon you, so you will feel better. Yeah. This is going
Someone
out
is
of hand.
asking. Wait, someone is asking. Hero for both teams, please. We had Doom, OD, Abaddon, Mirana, and Batrider on 2K.
No, Mirana was on the other team. It was Shadow Shaman.
Shadow Shaman, yeah, on 2K, and on the other side we had. Oh,
Okay then. Mirana.
Mirana, yeah.
Oh, Invoker.
Yeah, Invoker was first pick. What else did we have?
Slark.
Slark was the last one, yes.
What were the
And-
support?
You know,
Alchemist.
asking
Alchemist?
casters' memory about drafts is really, really bad, guys. We cast so many games every day.
There was
I
an
don't know how
Alchemist,
many
so we need
thousand
only one
games.
more.
What?
An Alchemist was there. Alchemist, Slark,
Yeah.
Invoker, Mirana,
And something else.
Razor.
Razor. Yeah,
But I
good.
think he wants us to actually write him that, so
Oh
because
well, no,
he-
I'm
he-
not gonna write it down.
so I'm gonna do it.
Not gonna write it down.
Razor, Invoker, Slark, Alchemist.
But we got it
Mirana.
together. Like, I mean, I have to say, I actually got one team together. You got the other one, so it's all good. Like, my eyes were more on the top part of the screen. But now, yeah, I think we got 10 players together, and they got the team flags up, and whoa, I think we're gonna go for this.
What-
Finally.
I already forgot one hero on the 2K side. It was Batrider, Doombringer, Shadow Shaman, Outworld Devourer, and
Alchemist. No.
no, I think it was another team.
Batrider you had already?
Who?
I don't know.
Batrider,
We had
Doom, Shadow
Doom
Shaman.
Batrider, well, that was the first two. Then third was Rasta. OD was last, and before that, the Abaddon!
Oh,
Man,
Abaddon.
Talked about the Abaddon so much. Abaddon.
Oh, I was like, we just named the hero. We don't remember
Yeah,
it
this
anymore.
this is why I'm saying, like, asking caster memory is really, really bad. Like, we have to remember so many things already, and then if you ask me about the draft, even if it's like a minute ago, I just can't remember. Like, it's really, you see as a caster so many drafts each and every day, and I just remember some drafts that are really like famous because there were amazing games or stuff like that, or where amazing player was playing certain hero, or where something was new. Like, I remember some DK drafts where Ice introduced the offlane Tidehunter with the Kraken Shell build or stuff like that. But here, a Division 2 game, no, that's too much for my memory.
Yeah, if you cast a certain amount of games per day, you can't even try to think about it because you'll just go crazy otherwise. It's literally, I sometimes don't remember the draft when the draft ends and we get into the game. It's like, well,
Mirana.
but we got it together. I'm proud of us.
We definitely have. And now AP, they just what to couch your team kill score?
Yeah,
No idea.
0-0.
So, yeah, well, for the second game, yeah, certainly. Seriously, it is. And someone is saying you have a friend request, accept please. The problem is I have about 50 friend requests, and unless I know people, I just don't add them. I don't know if it.
Yeah, I
Maybe
was just
culture.
about to accept it, but the game just started loading in.
Oh, it's for you. Okay, then it's all good. No, but like, guys, don't send me ever friend requests because I just don't answer them. There's just too many. I'm just getting too often spammed with it. Like, unless I have the people on Skype or somewhere else where we like said like, hey, I'm gonna add you on Steam. My name is. Unless that happens. By the way, did you see? There is like a timer top above the 2K.
Yeah, it's been there since TI, since the first patch for this draft came out.
No, since they changed the draft layout.
Yeah, but actually, I think it only applies when it's all pick.
Yeah.
Because
guess.
I've seen it with only the remakes, I think. I can't say 100%, but that's how I understand it.
Well, I don't know. I just saw
At least
it
I
the
haven't
first time
noticed it in the captain's draft. Maybe I just have my eyes elsewhere.
now. Junan Fair is saying, you guys need to stay away from the weed. Oh man, like, no, trust me, this is just like when a game gets remaked 3 times, plus in the first game we had tons of pauses, then at some point you have to swap into the kappa mode because otherwise you just can't be entertaining anymore. And by the way, I haven't smoked anything in about the last 12 years, so I'm a bit old for that stuff.
Yeah.
But you see what it did when I was young to my brain? Now that's why I'm so fucked up.
No, I haven't smoked it ever, so I'm cool.
Yeah. Culture doesn't drink. No, actually, when we were in Bucharest on the Comic-Con together, you drank beer with me.
Man, I was almost drunk, like
From
2 weeks
one
ago.
beer?
2 weeks ago as well. Almost.
Oh. No, but seriously, like, who goes out with me or anywhere else, even if it's just a LAN event where we are casting, like, I'm German, you gotta drink some beers with me.
Yeah,
Like,
man, I love the
one.
taste of beer, I just don't like it that it's alcohol.
Oh, but look, top, the Marana actually got a haste rune, and with that, she's trying to get some harass into Mr. Abaddon here already. Like 2 hits, oh, actually the second one was a miss, but at least, yeah, he's dishing out 2 hits. Not too impressive though, but now in the mid with the arrow, it might actually be interesting. The OD, yeah, he already smells the bait here. He knows there might be an arrow coming, and yeah, he's going back.
It would have been a little bit too obvious. Of course, they had this observer ward as well, spotting out most of the rotations of him. But at the top lane, oh, cracks, he's going aggressive already. He's gonna stun himself, nope. He gets it off on the Doombringer, but the arrow, it's spot on! Oh, the Doom actually, he walked into it. It should be a first blood, the right clicks are flying in the pounce just in case. And Charlie cracks, gets the first blood, so MV off to a good start already.
Yep, definitely. Nice start again. Like, that's pretty much how it started. The only difference is this time we had a first blood here in the first minute. In the first game we had it like, what, 6th minute or so? And even there it was very reluctant because no team really wanted to commit. But we have to see, like, look at this, like the Invoker versus the Bat Rider. Invoker this time having a bit harder time with CSing and everything because of the sticky napalm, and now he just saw the Bat Rider, like before the full stack of sticky napalm was applied, like he instantly put a cold snap on the Bat Rider just in case he's trying to come and go for the Firefly damage.
Yeah, at the moment he's just going for the cold snap harass, although he only got 1 right click away. Actually now, with the cold snap on cooldown, maybe the Bat Rider wants to make something happen, but the creep wave is actually pretty huge, so he would take a lot of return damage. Mid lane, Sorrow, auto win, 7-2 compared to 7-0, so at least so far it's just completely neck and neck in the mid lane. Although
Yep.
there's a smoke which might get broken by I'm support, and yep, that's exactly what happens.
Yep, that smoke went pretty much nowhere. He actually broke both. But now, this might actually be interesting. Now, there will be an exchange, and with the rotation of the Alchemist, he's channeling that stun now. Look at it.
Will
go.
it even hit 2 heroes, possibly? Oh, they even got the acid spray, and Krieger probably gonna go down to the right clicks. Oh man, Abaddon, why do you shield yourself? Oh, protect the Shadow Shaman. Actually, he's gonna chase down Mirana. If the shield blows up, might be enough. Come on, chase him down as Patrick actually gets the kill in the meantime, and never mind.
Oh,
Yep,
look at it!
12 HP.
Oh my god, like, This was so close. The Rasta surviving with like 15 HP, the Mirana surviving with 12. And while we are all watching this in the bottom lane, the Batrider actually gets the kill on the Invoker. So he was then probably waiting till like the cold snap is out, and then with enough stacks he actually managed to hit. So a nice play there by the Batrider. Definitely a much better laning this time. So the Invoker not having such an easy game like last time.
Yeah, we'll see what actually comes of that as well. If he can still have kind of an impact, although he really didn't complete too much. But oh, top lane, another stun lands on Doom. He has the Scorcher activated already, so he should be fast enough because the pounce actually, he didn't even try to land it. But mid lane, 2 supports hanging around. I do think that the Razor spotted them out though.
Yeah, it's daytime, so I think he had vision on them, so all he has to do is be careful, stand as far as possible back, because with the Astral Imprisonment, of course, it's a nice setup, so they get the Shackles on top of it, and then with the Abaddon, I mean, right now, just a Aphotic Shield, it is.
But Astral Imprisonment, Krieger, can he get in range? No, he can't.
Nope.
Way too slow. No boots of speed, yeah, no boots of speed.
Nope, that just doesn't work. Like, he needs to be closer. Like, they need to wait. For those ganks, it's always actually quite nice if you wait for the first nighttime. That's always a better start because you don't see the rotations. But maybe now from the side, he's more successful. The 4-minute rune maybe is gonna decide something here. And it's because it's a haste rune. With that haste rune now spawned in top, might be actually interesting to try something with it.
Well, it is under the Observer Ward, and they're gonna just leave it for the OD to pull it up. But those rotations, the supports, they're not helping top lane Doom. He's having a horrible time. He's level 3.5. I mean, XP wise, yes, not that bad, but he can't really go and farm at all. I mean, even his Devour is on cooldown, and when you're at such a situation, it's just god awful. Whereas the Raisin mid lane farming up reasonably well. Slark, of course, 17 and 8. And even Invoker is just almost neck and neck with the Batrider bottom lane. So,
yep.
MV,
But
once again, they're kind of winning their lanes.
Yeah, the bat is still 1 kill ahead. That solo kill on the Invoker, of course, gave him a small advantage, of course, and he's keeping up. He's keeping up the pressure on the Invoker as well. I mean, those sticky napalm sticks, they're gonna fade now, but as long as he keeps that sticky napalm up, like the Invoker is, it's very unlikely that he gets a solo kill on the bat with the Firefly and everything. Let's see.
Yeah, but oh, we see the rotation. The Unstable Concoction completely lands on Shadow Shaman. Arrow to follow up as well. Beautiful timing, although the timing of the Astral Prism was spot on as well. Plasma Field didn't do any damage. Now the Aphotic Shield isn't enough. Although Zoro Auto taking a lot of damage from the tower. Oh, the shockwave from the Satyr. Beautifully done. Hits Charlie Cracks as well. One more right click to haste. Just coming into effect there from MSN Forever. Might even be more.
If the Outworld Devour would see it, he actually could chase the Mirana, but then again, no, Mirana got away. But still, it's a 2-for-0 trade. Like, this rotation really went horribly bad because the defensive Astral Imprisonment is just securing the time. And after, they still wanted to go under this tower that is very, very confident. A bit overconfident there. And with the Aphotic Shield, by the way, I had a look on it. It does not remove the stolen damage debuff. So, yeah, we were right. It's not doing anything to it.
That would be just a little bit too sick, to be honest, I think. But now Mirana still hanging around mid lane. He's confident in his ability to just turn and leap when the OD actually starts to come up close for the Astral Imprisonment. But now Razor is back as well, who has Headrest, no Astral Imprisonment. I felt like maybe, nope.
Nope, absolutely not. So 6 minutes and 5 kills. It's definitely more active than the last game. In the last game, it took really a
while. Bottom lane, Charlie Cracks coming in, channeling his stun. There is the tornado as well. Oh, spot on. The full duration of the stun. AC sprays down as well. Cold Snap used. But can the Batrider get away to the side of the map? Run over the river. Oh, one more right click. That's all they needed. 43 HP.
He actually makes it away. But in the mid, we also have,
yeah,
not really a go, but at least the Razor managed to steal some sort of damage. But I don't know, like in the mid it's really hard to get actually a kill, to be honest. Like, it's really hard.
Yeah, especially if there's just so many heroes they're defending for either side, really. Sup wants to change that, wants to land an arrow. Alchemist coming in from the other side, although it might completely backfire, because if the Alchemist just runs in from here solo, gets hexed up or something, shackled, then stuns himself. Oh, but Razor, the shackles, look at the distance, Krieger. Are you kidding me? Razor still dropping low. The Hex comes out as well, the right clicks. He's just too speedy, you know. They drop the hammer to secure the kill. Oh, the arrow lands on the OD. Yeah, but I'm dropping low as well. Aphotic Shield is there, right clicks. Oh, Score.
I can't believe this. Like, they make this actually return. The 2 supports from the side there, absolutely perfect. And the Batrider is getting a kill on Invoker at the same time in the bottom lane. Wow, like, 2K definitely up for a better game, even though in the mid that was not really worth it. Going for the Razor, like, first they... Oh, top. We also have to go here,
he's
but
dropping so low himself. Scorched Earth does finally end though. And Slark, he's a full level head of the Doombringer, but Doombringer, he's level 6 now. Oh, he doesn't have enough mana for his ultimate though. I mean, could have been just an easy kill. Get level 6 Doom and...
That would have been easy. Completely easy, because the Slark was, I don't know, at like 200 HP or so. Just turn around and bam. The problem is he has Arcane Boots. The funny part is if he would have saved some mana there, like Arcane Boots use plus the Doom, that would have been like a nice solo kill. But now, he's just going back, a new Devour and everything. I actually like the Arcane Boots now on the Doom because, I don't know, they need some more sustain, of course. And in this case, I don't know, he's so often pressured into the Scorched Earth. Therefore, he really needed some mana, and a Basilos would have not done the job.
Yeah, I definitely don't mind the Arcane Boots really either. And wow, the Slark just went for a Hand of Midas. So they're really for the long run, and to be honest, in the late game, they probably have the better of it if they can just avoid the Batrider. Oh, Yarrow, he gets the dodge of it. Will there be a cold snap, or was it already used? The EMP a little bit too late as well. So Batrider can maybe actually escape. Charlie cracks. He's in the Firefly, but he's reaching out thanks to the Chemical Rage. They're still trying to chase him down.
Will be a new stun.
Oh, I'm so... Edershock gets the kill.
Oh,
but Odie, he gets stunned. Will the right click be enough? Invoker, a nice defensive Astral Imprisonment. The Shackles onto Invoker as well. Charlie cracks, he's out of mana. He can't go for anything else, but the Tornado comes out. One more right click. They get the kill, and Krieger, he can't run out of this either. I think the Cold Snap comes out.
Yep, nice turnaround there, actually. Nice play. To be honest, I think the Rasta made the right decision there, shackling the Invoker, because the Tornado spell was still there. He would have gotten the instant kill, but no, top now. This time he has no Scorched Earth, but if he turns this around, he still has no mana for the Doom. And he just barely dodges that arrow with the level def. He actually brings the Slark really low, but the problem is the Slark can go back any time, and now they just want to commit again. They want to chase him.
Can they actually
body blocking?
They leap. Oh, body block, pounce. Actually, they might be able to do it. Slark activates the Dark Pact. It is level 2. Krieger, come on. Magical Shackles, nope. The Shadow Dance comes out there. They're gonna go for more. Oh, man. This is just
the arrow
spiraling completely out of control. This Slark is getting huge.
Yeah, you also got like, I mean, he got some stats even before. Oh, we have a go here. Again, the Invoker dying the 3rd time solo to the Batrider. Like, he's just ignoring those sticky napalm stacks and getting killed after.
You have a 9-second window to go. Firefly, 7, 6. I don't think Sorautoing can go soon enough, although maybe he's just waiting for somebody to come. Oh, wait, he activates his static link. Plasma Field comes out as well, but Firefly is there now. He's gonna get away.
I don't know, if he follows him here in the fire, he actually wants to commit. Now he's deciding like, oh, that burns, I'm burning.
Oh, and now Doom is coming as well. Will he pop the ultimate? Yes, he will. He gets purged by it though. Razor, I think he's even going to survive this. He needs a little bit more damage. Go for the right clicks. There's the Cold Snap coming out. The tower helps out with a little bit. And Sora autoing. He's not going to tick down.
It's not even enough for a kill. Like, he got even a bottle sip before that through, plus the Plasma Field, bringing the Doom even low, and Invoker just rotating in. So at least the Invoker's getting something out of it. So nice rotations by them. I don't know, like... to be honest, I think when you take everything in consideration.
Oh, mid lane Hex onto Alchemy, Shackles to follow, but he got the Chemical Rage off. He should have enough region, unless we see the Sandy's Eclipse. Now he's gonna turn it around, arrow onto the Krieger. Oh man, Shadow. Oh, but nice dodge. Oh, Charlie cracks on the tower, stuns himself. There's the hammer coming out from Jody. Leap out from the Marana, should be able to escape unless Batrider catches up. Oh, he has the lasso now. He just came off cooldown flavor. Push him to the high ground. Oh. A little bit unfortunate, but he's gonna catch up. Mist Coil helping as well. I mean, that was so unfortunate.
Turn rate, you can't really run from this with all these sticky napalm stacks. But I don't know what the Alchemist did there, but like, he was absolutely baffled by the fact that like there was a defensive Astral Imprisonment, and then he didn't instantly just stun the OD. He was like, oh wait, what am I doing? I'm panicking, and then like, I don't know, stunned himself. That was a perfect setup. So this horrible fight really was just a result of a misplay by the Alchemist. Otherwise, this might have ended at least in a safe retreat for both heroes. But I don't know. I mean, as I said, like everything, if you take everything in consideration, it looks fairly equal. With the difference is that the Slark, I'm really the Slark is gonna be dangerous.
Yeah, just look at the graphs. I mean, it's
Oh,
almost
bottom.
like 5k. Oh my god, are they gonna go again? There was the Lasso on Invoker. He's still tanking up the tower. The tower actually goes down at the same time. And Batrider once again just so low on health, but makes it out. And that's just action all around. But what I wanted to say is just looking at the graphs, it's 5,000 gold lead as well as a 5k XP lead. Although the kills are completely even, 9 and 9. So MV, they're just farming so much better. And even the Alchemist is going for a Hand of Midas now.
Oh god, I'm just laughing at the chat. Coucher, can I marry you and carry your babies? Oh, you got fans, Coucher. It's all good. That's
Oh crap, oh crap. We just lost the goal. Oh, we're back in the call, are we?
yes, we are.
Five going berserk. Oh, mid lane, another Astral Imprisonment. Charlie cracks, can you escape? Doombringer's there as well. The stun lands though. Leap comes up from Ims up. He just runs into the Abaddon now. There's the Tornado EMP, but well, EMP not gonna hit anybody. Oh, arrow in the face of Abaddon, but this Mirana is dead as can be.
Yep, this is, I don't know, it's a very weird positioning of MV. They try to apply pressure everywhere instead of just holding on to the farm they got. Like the Razor is like semi-AFK in the jungle. He already finished his Mac, but 2K, they started to go for like really 5-man Dota. But then again, I don't know, now I think Rhino Chuan, he needs to show some sort of like, yeah, participation in this game. Because now with, for example, EMP Tornado, you could really destroy all those pushes. I mean, this is the strength of the Crosswax Invoker, that especially if people group up, that you
But
can easily
can you
try
destroy
them out.
the Serpent Wards? Mass TP is coming in, another Astral Imprisonment on to the Alchemist who has his Chemical Rage activated. Batrider, he has his Blink Dagger, he wants to come in. Doom is there on Razor as well. He's taking some damage from the Arcane Orb, but MSM Forever has to go away. I'm so he leaps in aggressively into 3 heroes and he's not even gonna get killed. There's the Lasso on the Razor. They use 2 ultimates for that, still alive somehow. Actually, he's gonna take down. Oh, he runs into the Mass Serpent Wards. If only he had not done that. So
Yeah.
it was a 2-4-0 in the end.
And again, look at the Invoker. The Invoker just not being part of the game. It's pretty much the same, but the only difference is this time. Oh god,
Oh,
he
he's
just
gonna
got
get the
EMP
kill.
Tornado.
EMP Cold
Nice.
Snap. Yeah.
Nice one. So yeah, Kratz OD, you just got the rune, but you paid with your life for it. So in the end, the Invoker still like getting something off this. Still, I think the Invoker rotating there in the mid instead of the Slark. Keep the Slark farming. It's all good. He could farm top, get really, really fat. That's what you need. And the Invoker rotating in the mid and then helping out. Like this Tornado EMP, for example, against the Doom. You would have not got him out Doom. That's the funny part. Like he spent already mana before that for Devour plus a Scorched Earth. And he just had enough mana for the Doom and 1 level death. That's pretty much it. So I think if the Invoker was there and would play with the team, they could make a much better fight out of this. But this way, 2K is trading fairly decent.
It's not too shabby at all, but looking at the Slark at the moment, he has 1 ultimate orb. Does he have anything in the courier? No, he doesn't. So do you think it's going to be like straight up Skadi, or he's going for the Linkens against the Doom as well as the Batrider?
Yeah, absolutely. And well, they get a top tower, the top tier 1 tower. That's definitely nice for their little account. It goes all to their goal. And I don't know, it's like at the moment when it comes to towers, it looks fairly okay-ish. And 2K, I don't know, they hold themselves pretty much, yeah, floating just by the fact that they have smoke.
Oh man.
Smoke. Oh my god, Alchemist. Oh god.
That
Using
was
the
so
ult.
funny. I have never seen somebody call it out like that.
Yeah.
And 2K, they're like, we don't care, we're still gonna go for it. And they're running into the Invoker. Do they have any detection? Yes, they have the dust, but they don't pop it. Batrider, why?
Oh, Batrider. Batrider. Batrider could have used the dust here. Like by the second, like that's the funny part. Like the range of where the dust is revealed and the dust range is pretty much the same. So when you actually run into someone who is invisible and your dust gets revealed, if you instantly push the dust button, then you reveal the invisible target for sure.
Oh, mid lane
Unless-
Slark
oh,
going
wait
in.
a minute.
It might be a mistake. The Doom comes out before the Shadow, and there's the Lasso as well. EMP is there with the Tornado to try to help the Slark, although I don't think it's gonna help. Or actually, somehow still alive. Arrows. Are they gonna come out? Come on. Save your Slark. The last Arcane Orb. No, he's gonna take down for sure. Maybe a deny. He's just dead straight up. But now Alchemist comes in like a boss. Charlie cracks. Just gets hexed up. Stun was already expended. Razor finally joins the fight. Static Link is there. For only 42 points of damage of Doom. Probably gonna fall down. Batrider is Firefly in full effect. Gonna get to the high ground. They lose the Abaddon. A 2 for free so far as Batrider. Trying to juggle it through from low ground to high ground. But all in all, still a
One
favorable
question.
trade for MV.
I have a huge question for you after this, after dust is settled here. I mean, the OD is TPing out. They won't get anything. The Batrider as well being out. But look at the level of the Abaddon and tell me why he died.
What?
He
Didn't he
got
have a point in it? Or?
the first. That's the funny part. He dinged in this fight very early, like mid of this fight. He dinged level 6. And I was like, whoa, Abaddon, where's your ultimate? Where's your ultimate? And he actually went down before he put the point into it. So that was also like a really questionable play by the Abaddon.
Panic.
I mean, before that, everything was fine. He removed the arrow stun, for example, from the Doom, and he healed up the Doom like mad. But like, not that point in your ultimate, he would have made it out instead of feeding another death away. So after all this...
arrow catches OD! But Mirana, it's a support. Mirana can't kill him solo, and he just got baited in, lassoed up arcane orbs to just get the kill on him. Didn't even have enough mana by the end for leap.
This is really bad.
I don't even really know what he was thinking there, just going in like that.
It's also just a level 1 leap. He could have used stick plus leap, but where to go? I mean, leaping to the right, there OD or Batrider would have gotten the kill, but either way, this is now a nice situation for 2K because they can capitalize on it. That means tier 1 tower in the mid, and the timing is just about right because they can rotate back in to the mid where they already work on a tier 2 tower, which means we might see actually another fight here.
Man, more fights, please give me more fights. Sanity is eclipsed, is on cooldown, tower is pretty damn low already as well. Orchid picked up by the Invoker, more TPs! We need more Shadow Shaman to the rescue. Or can you actually make a difference? Oh, Abaddon's ultimate already popped! If they want to go in, they could easily do so now. There's the stun onto Krieger. Will we see the Orchid follow up by Invoker? Of course we will. Cold Snap as well, nice 4-step by OD. There's the ultimate from the Mirana, just Moonlight Shadows. They might be able to escape, although there is dust. Come on, yeah, they're gonna pop it as well. Rhinochuan, oh, run for dear life. Nice to start the Prism. Actually, it wasn't the Batrider, I don't know if it was the intended target. Now, Messerpet Ward just shackle up onto Krieger. Nice tornado coming out, throwing up in the air. They get that 1 kill, although Slark will go down. Oh, the Shadow Dance! Just at the nick of time, going for the pounce on the Doombringer. They get the kill with the Starstorm. Double kill for I'm support on the Mirana.
What a nice turnaround. But they have to be careful because the OD ultimate, OD, if he wants to be cocky, he can go cocky now. Like, seriously, unless he's getting stunned, he can really drop his ultimate here. It's a level 2 ultimate. The Alchemist would die from it. Mirana would have died from it. And even the Slark, the Invoker, and the Racer, like... But there, the OD not having enough balls, though. Like, I think he should have played ballsy there. I mean, his team lost 4 already, so him dying would have not made too much of a difference, but he could potentially get a triple kill, if not even an ultra kill. But let's see. Either way, the fight was a nice turnaround by MV, so we see again what we saw in game number 1, that the execution in the fights is just a tiny bit better, even though MV made a lot more mistakes this game than in the first game. Like, the solo stuff of the Alchemist and the Mirana led to a lot of deaths for MV and gave 2K really the opportunity to go for towers and everything. So if they, if they stop doing that, MV's, still ahead when it comes to execution, especially in the team fights.
Yeah, it's definitely so at the moment, and it's weird because 2K, they have the lasso, they have the Doom, but of course, for the lasso to properly work, you really need the 4-step to just pull him away a really long distance and just completely isolate from his team. But if you just go for the lasso and can't really drag him out, you just put yourself in danger more than making anything useful happen. But of course, that's Slark.
Oh, look at the Doom.
Really close to dying.
The Doom and the Invoker. The Invoker sees everything that's happening here pretty much, and they have to be careful because if the Batrider, for example, gets the Ghost Walk debuff and he's fast this time with the dust, like, he can reveal the Invoker and then just drag him into the rest of the team. But it seems like Invoker is just going back, which is the smart decision. He's going for Necro. Okay, that's interesting. Crossbacks Invoker with Necro.
I mean, I guess why the hell not? You already have the Orchid. Or, man.
I don't know.
I'm a little bit surprised it didn't go YOLO Dagon now on top of it.
Oh, but it's Roshan time. Look at this. Roshan time still, it means... Oh, look at this big fat chicken. Roshan is going for it, but with the Master Rewards, it's a relatively fast Roshan, but...
Oh, Cold Snap, Orchid onto the Batrider, although the damage might not be enough. He has the Tornado as well if need be, and yeah, it's gonna be enough. The Soulborn, the Tornado damage is there, and now finally Slark joins the fight as well. Shadow Dance already activated, Astral Imprisonment defensively. Abaddon still alive thanks to his ultimate, but now Doombringer can't even get his ultimate off onto anybody. Nope, taken out by the Pounce. Abaddon gonna fall next. 4 heroes down. I mean,
and Roshan. Look at Roshan. Half HP, the ward's still hitting him. If they want, they can farm up these wards and get Roshan directly after. Look at this, the wards, well they end now, but they still get like 3 or 4 wards. That's each time up to 46 gold. That's the highest value you can get out of those wards, but it was just like 36 ticks. Doesn't even matter, Roshan goes down. Slark gets the Aegis. I guess that's the best target. I mean, he went for the Lincoln Sphere, which is of course the best against Doom. Then again, I don't know, there were so many spells on the other side that like even a Lincoln's won't really help you. This time the Doom didn't even get this Doom off because I guess he was well aware of the fact that, I don't know, he had to get 2 spells out of the Slark and I don't know. Or he didn't see that the Shadow Dance was already down. I don't know which was the case, but the fact is now 2K is losing ground step by step. This was a tower, a team fight, plus a Roshan stolen, and yeah, they had such a good start. Maybe also a bit based on the sloppy plays MV did, but now MV is like, hey guys, wake up. We gotta win this. We are definitely the better team. And so they say like, okay, let's go for it. They want to go systematically this game though. Like, it looks like they're going top. Tier 2 would be the last outer tower remaining for 2K. And once that is happening, we are pretty much back, and it's synchronously to the first game. At 25 minutes, 2K was locked in their base. Well, absolutely shut down. And we're gonna see this pretty much the same way again. 24 minutes, last Tier 2 tower. Let's see if they contest it.
To be honest, MV, they have a lot bigger lead than they did last time at this point in time, 24 minutes in. I mean, they have like a 22,000 gold lead. XP, more or less the same. So, yeah. It's gonna be hard to contest. But if they get the Doom on Slark, well, he has the Aegis this time, so it won't really matter at all, I guess. And it's nigh impossible, but they can definitely turtle it out for some part. But man,
yeah, but who is doing the
is
damage? Like, who is doing the damage in the long run? The Doom is not developing any right click. He didn't even go for a right click build. I mean, look at the Doom. He has initiation, cool. He has some sustain with the arcane boots, and now he has a casual walker club, but is far away from making anything out of it. May that be a BKB or anything else. So at the moment, the Doom is no danger at all. Like, not even close. The OD did a bit better. I mean, he has some int pool, of course, but of course no Astral Imprisonment, because if he's using it, then there's all our fight already. So I don't know, the damage source for 2K is just missing, and if you look on the other team, just the Slark. He has stats, he has Aegis, and now a Basher on top of it.
Just look at the net worth already. The entirety of the Radiant side is surpassing the tire. And oh, they go in aggressively. Oh, nice ward trap. He bounces out of it, but he was brought so damn low by just casual spells like Flame Breaks and what have you. But with the Mass Serpent Wars on cooldown, they just back off Slark with his ultimate, with the passive of it. Regions back to full HP, and they can easily just go again now. Razor has the Aghanims as well.
Yep. Yep, absolutely. And it's, I don't know, I mean, those teams, by the way, for all the guys of the viewers who say like, oh yeah, this is a shit team, this is pretty much the start of the JDL, which means like all those groups, they are like shuffled, so some new teams are in, etc. So we're gonna like, I don't know, it's gonna crystallize out who is good, who is bad. But like, as MB plays here at the moment, they have a good chance to like make a decent play here around the American divisions, which means also beating the US teams, etc. For 2K, well, I see some potential here, but as I said, like they lose a lot of map control early, and they also give away leads and the fights and the drafts. I don't know. As I said, this is not over, but MV has such a huge advantage right now. Just the net worth alone is just sick.
Yeah, the Tornado EMP actually will catch the Patra, never mind, EMP gets 4-stepped out of, but he needs to get the perfect initiation. But who's he gonna go for? I mean, Slark has the Lincolns plus the Aegis arrow, will not find anybody, but the Rax, they're just losing it before fighting. Now they go in, they pop the Doom, they get the Slark, will it be enough? Zoro auto win, gets the Static Link, Lasso comes up, but his Purge 4-step on cooldown, and Krieger, well, he just takes a full Alchemist, reaching up with his ultimate activated, with the Chemical Rage. I'm support once again, such an aggressive leap in, but doesn't even get punished for it.
Yep, but they get the melee Rex out of it. Moonlight Shadow is still up, is fading now. Alchemist ultimate actually faded there. It was mainly the mech healing that kept him alive, but the good part is they didn't lose Aegis, they didn't lose anything. The fun part is the Slark was out of this fight for most of the time because of like the Doom on him. Now, nice. That's actually a nice play. They go to the side, they smoke again, and they just wait for someone to come in. Oh, but the Batrider fast on the blink button here, but now maybe they don't even need the pounce because of all those lucky bashes, and now just one more bash and it is pretty much done. They dive the tier 4 tower for this, but the Slark is tanking it all up. He's gonna be full HP anyway because of Shadow Dance. So, yep, pretty much nice. This smoke was definitely worth it. 100 gold for another Batrider kill, which means if they want to and if they have enough sustains, which they actually have, they can just go top again.
Yeah, there's nothing really to stop them. Doom is in cooldown for another 30 seconds. As is the lasso. Well, it just comes off now, but he's dead anyway for 20. Eye of the Storm activated. And just look at the items on Alchemist. Double Hyperstone. New meta.
Oh, this is new meta. I haven't seen this one even.
I mean, that just shows how far ahead they are. I mean, the support Alchemist just has so much fun. Of course, he went for the Midas as well, and yeah, double set of racks. Necro level 3 is finished on Rhinoch 1, and well,
You know why that is? Because he didn't get any. Oh god, we have here another fight out. This time at Doom here on the Slark, but he's still hitting. He doesn't care. He says like, "Hey guys, I got H's. Let's go YOLO." But now a bit deep dive of this Invoker. He still survives, and now they're chasing them into the fountain. Yeah, there comes the GG. Well-deserved win for MV here. Like, I mean, 2 Peruvian teams facing off here, and yeah, MV definitely a team that deserves to be here in the Division 2 of the JDL. For 2K, I have to say, like, at least in the shadow of MV, they looked really weak in both games. Even though I have to say, like, the start of this team, like you saw that their laning was okayish, they had ganks, they had nice turnarounds, but it was also based on MV just playing a bit cocky. Like those goals of the Marana solo into it, the Invoker dying 3 times to the Batrider and stuff like that. Like, if MV stops those plays, to be honest, I'm pretty sure they can make a nice spot here on top of the Division 2 group for the American region. So yes, I'm actually looking forward to see a Peruvian team with nice Dota coming up. As for 2K, well, I think there's a lot more practice needed, but at least we know now the players and the teams. So also the next time, guys, for your bets, you can make better judgments. MV is definitely a candidate you can count on. Like, nice execution, nice drafts. And yep, they got that 2 games through in a very decent time even.
yeah, it's definitely really well played by them in both games. Like you said, some overextensions, feeling a little bit too cocky, but I mean, rightfully so. But still, if you actually want to be a really good team and make it to the pro level somewhat, you have to have constant, consistent plays, no overextensions and whatnot. But still, like you said, they might be a top contender in this Division 2. But guys, this is not it for us yet, for this evening, for this night, wherever time zone you may be in, because in about 43 minutes at 2 CEST AM, and well, I just want to point out that Alchemist got a 3rd Hyperstone as well, but we will have another game in about 40 minutes time. It is, let me check, RTK Gaming versus Next Level Badasses.
Yeah,
So,
that is another Peru team versus a US team. And RTK is also a Peru team that is definitely not bad. Like, they have some potential, like, because I saw them already once, and yeah, they're like, when it comes to, I don't know if they shuffled their roster or not, but they're definitely on the same level as MV here, and so we can expect hopefully a nice game in 40 minutes, pretty much 40 minutes. So stay tuned.
Just stay tuned, and of course, follow us everywhere. All the links are below the stream. And well, if you want to support us directly, you can always subscribe. You can get some cool subscriber emotes with it. More to come in the near future as well, of course, when we get some great ideas for it. If you have some great ideas, you can always leave some feedback on our social medias, which are just HeflaTV for both Facebook and Twitter. So guys, just listen to some music. I can even fill song requests on the chat, as we have 40 minutes to wait anyway. So yeah guys, just stay tuned.